You coming on now?
It's crazy as shit.
Oh, yo. Oh, my man said we live.
We live?
We definitely live. Is it my man? Yeah, we definitely live. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we live. Oh, that's oh you got to keep it a stack on your on the bottom side. I see keep where you at where you at, Herb? Scola. Yeah, let's got some talking to do tonight, man.
Damn, y'all down my top.
What you on your phone, Herb? Oh, there you
Yeah,
go. There you go.
we gotta get enough.
Yeah, this hard. Yo, you gotta see. I can see you on the. I can see you on the phone. You know what I mean? I can see you on the phone.
You on your phone?
Yeah, well, I'm on my computer with us on the eCam, but I can see you on the Facebook on my phone.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So then I can at least see what you look like as I'm talking.
Well,
Don't
let me
feel like
put.
I'm talking to. Don't really feel like I'm always talking to myself, even though it's a little delay, but it's still cool. Oh, Los must have just came in. Is that Los? I heard some bling noise went off. Is that LOS?
LOS. Where you at? Oh,
He might not be on yet. Yeah, we talking about youth sports tonight. That's the topic. We're gonna jump into this youth sports topic.
Brooklyn out here trying. Ooh.
Talking about competition, costs, commitment, parent involvement, travel, the whole nine. We're gonna break it down. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be this is part one. It's gonna be several parts because this is a long conversation.
Yo, we definitely live, yo. What's up? Can y'all hear me?
We live.
LOS.
We live.
Yo, what's up? Can y'all hear me, man?
Yeah,
I had
yeah, yo,
to
we can
I had to turn the speakerphone on, man.
we can
What's
hear you
up though?
loud and clear. What's up, Which I'm gonna go to Facebook so I can see you because I
Good,
can't
good.
see you on my live stream. I want to see if I see you on the book. See if you jump in
You
here.
can't see
There
me
you
right
go.
now?
Yeah, I can see you on the Facebook. I don't know if you friends with Herb on Facebook or not, but we live on his page so you can see all of our faces on his
I gotta
page.
delete I gotta delete some people. I'm over my limit. I gotta delete some people, yo.
Oh,
Got
word.
you,
Yeah, my
got
shit is
you.
at 5,000, so I gotta start deleting motherfuckers. I start cleaning the house.
I didn't know that was possible. I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah, once you reach the limit of friends, once you
Uh-huh.
get to 5,000, they gotta start following you. They gotta be followers. They can't just be my friend. You gotta follow me. Can't be my friend
Who this,
anymore.
who this that I can see on the screen in front of
That's
me?
that's
I see
Chaz.
somebody.
That's Chaz. That's the maestro.
Okay, okay.
He not he not
Okay,
in the
okay.
he not in the conversation tonight. Yeah, you can't even see us. You feel me? I wish I could. Shit, I can't even hook this shit
Okay,
up to my
okay.
shit. Yeah.
No, that's all
See,
good. I can hear you
I
though.
can see you though on the book. I can see you though. You know what I'm saying? I can see both you and her.
Yeah. I'm about to turn my laptop on so I can see everything on the bigger
Yeah, I
screen.
got
You know what I mean?
the laptop.
Okay.
Yep.
Get it. See, that's what I'm on. I'm on my new laptop, man. I had to go out and get the MacBook. They said that's the best for doing a podcast and shooting movies and all the good stuff that we get into, man. So I had to upgrade my systems.
The MacBook Pro.
I think I got what is this, an Air? I think I got an Air, I think, right?
Yeah, he got
Is
the
it?
air. It's good
Yeah,
enough,
I got the
Lowe's.
Air.
It's good
Okay.
enough.
Hey, yo, don't come for my MacBook, man, because I ain't got the Pro. Don't try to.
Yeah. You my guy,
Huh?
man. I know you got something quality over there. You know what I
Hey, look, what we used to say back in the hey Los, when we was in college, what we used to say? We say, yo, it ain't always about quantity, yo. Sometimes it's
Yeah,
about the
definitely. It's about
quality.
quality.
That's a fact. That's a whole fact.
Definitely about quality, yo. You gotta stick to
Well,
that one right there.
you know what I'm
Major.
saying?
Yeah, man. What's
Yeah,
going
but
on out there in Maryland, man? What's up with B-More, man? What y'all talking about out there?
you know, same old shit, getting money. You know what I'm saying? We talk
Yeah, same
about we
shit. Same shit, no lame shit. You smell me?
straight up.
Definitely, definitely.
Look, we
Trying to stay
always
the
talking about the sports. You know what I mean? We do a little entertainment talk. You know what I'm saying? But we be chilling, man. We be locked into this football, basketball shit, this rec league, little league with the kids, high school. Basically we into it all for real.
yeah, well, I listened to a couple of y'all podcasts, man. I like the show. Um, you guys definitely keep the topics interesting.
I
Um,
appreciate that, man. I
yeah,
appreciate that.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I follow you, you know what I mean? So my guy, he does something called On the 50, where as though he does youth football games in South Jersey. You know what I mean? He also talks on his show about different things going on in the rec sports. In the rec sports, they call it the universe out there, you know what I mean? The universe.
yeah,
So on Fridays, my man say usually during the day they talk about what's going on in their leagues. A lot of guys jump on and they go back and forth and talk about different things that's happening. So I hit him up like, I want to do a show where we can kind of talk about the state of youth sports and where it's at right now. You know what I mean? The different levels. You know what I mean? We got rec league, we got club travel, we got AAU, and we're gonna throw I9 Sports in there just because I'm the owner of it. So we're gonna throw that in there too.
yeah,
You know
man.
what I mean?
For those of y'all that don't know, I'm in Jersey, man. I'm representing South Jersey. Um, representing the Centerville Simbas. We are an organization in Camden, Camden City. Kansas City has 4 teams in Kansas City that we have running. We got 3 unlimited orgs, and we have 1 weighted org. Um, we play in the Tri County Youth Football League.
Okay. How long have you been involved in this? How long have you been dealing with the youth sports and
Um,
coaching and just being involved in the league, period?
I'm a guy that started out as a regular guy. I was just a parent. Um, my first son started playing football 10 years ago. I've been in the game for 10 years, coaching. Um, definitely enjoy it. Enjoy all 10 years of doing it. Have invested a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of effort into making other people's kids better, including myself, my own kid. You know what I
That's what's
mean?
up.
So like we I take what I do serious. I got into the media part probably 2 years ago. This is my 3rd year doing media. I'm recording games. I'm um I'm doing my own shows, keeping everybody posted on stats, scheduling. We talk about games. We talk about coaching. We talk about kids. We talk about everything there is with youth sports. We don't lie to kids. I had segments about lying to kids, lying to parents. Try to stay as honest as possible, especially on my show. You can say what you want to say. I leave the floor open for open topics for people to comment. So South Jersey sports is definitely elevated. We had to learn a new style of football. We've probably been playing a new style of football for the past 4 years now. The game has changed overnight. So there's a lot of adjustments. And there's a lot of things to add to that as a coach. It's a lot of responsibilities as a coach. So we just get on those topics. We get on parenting. the responsibility as a parent that has a student athlete, what your job is, and so forth and so on. So we cover a lot of aspects of football.
Hey,
That's what's
Lo. So South Jersey, when you say South Jersey, what is that close to? Orange? Where's that close to?
No.
Philly.
South Jersey starts at Cape May, which is at the end of the Parkway, past
Cape May.
Wildwood. All right.
Okay, wow. Oh, okay.
Right.
All right, got you.
All right. All right. So it goes all the way up right before you get to Trenton. Trenton is considered Central Jersey.
Got you.
Okay. So when we get to Trenton, we're in the central part of New Jersey. Okay. North, Orange, all that stuff.
That's north.
Ewing, no, sorry, Irvington, Piscataway, all that stuff. That's considered North Jersey.
That's
Passaic,
north. Okay.
all that's North Jersey. You got to ride up the turnpike to get there. All right, but New Jersey, I could say the whole state is probably 2 hours and some change if you go straight up the turnpike. It takes you from the bottom of New Jersey to the top of New Jersey to East Rutherford, where the Giants play.
Got you.
Okay. Bet.
Yeah.
Hey, Los, can you raise your camera a little bit so I can see your eyes? Just take it up a little bit.
I'm gonna try to see if I could do something. I'm too far away.
There you. Now you know it's like I can see like from your nose down.
Oh, all right,
Yeah, that's
all right,
better,
all
right?
right.
Yeah,
Is that good right there?
take it back up. You had it up right, and then it went back down. Now I gotta see your mouth, your lips.
Okay. So you need me to come down like that.
Nah, that's you going the wrong way. There, right there. There you go.
Right there?
Yeah, that's better.
All right, I'm good
That's
right
better.
there. All right, let me
That's perfect. That's perfect.
make sure
Yeah,
this
that's
shit
perfect.
don't
That's
move.
perfect.
All right, cool. Yeah, man. So we try to cover all aspects of football in
Okay.
South Jersey. I keep in contact with them dudes up north, the Big East dudes in New York, dudes in that tri-state up there, New York, North Jersey, and Connecticut. You know, I try to keep in contact with them. I know some dudes up in Brooklyn and all that, Queens and all that. So we try to stay connected between South Jersey and North Jersey, but we don't really get into the North Jersey thing until the spring when we play regional football.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So let me
So
start with this. So
Go ahead.
I got a quick question as far as the let's start with the cost. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a father or a mother, whomever, and I want my son to come play rec football for your organization. How much does it cost to participate?
For your average rec team, it could be from 175 to 250. Okay, depends what area that you set your kid up in. We got the cities, we got the suburbs. For the suburb teams, they offer a little bit more. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? They offer a little bit more, a little bit better environment, so they charge a little bit more. In the city, we try to work it out with parents. Parents normally have a few kids, 2 or 3 kids. So in the city, we trying to cut costs. You know, the people don't make the same money in the city. Some of them, let's say. So we got a lower cost in the city.
But it's fair. It sounds like it's fairly reasonable for real. Like it's not you
Now
paying
it's
a
always
one time.
reasonable. It's always going to be reasonable, and we always work out the price, like I said, in the city, and somebody kids.
I
Okay.
mean, yeah, you got to think about it because when we was playing, it was 125. So I mean, it didn't
Right.
go up
When I
that
first
much.
started, it was 100. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I remember them days.
All right. So yeah, that's comparable with. I would say that price right there is comparable with I-9. You know what I mean? I charge from 175 to like 200 or something like that, and but my season. I don't know how long y'all season probably what 10 weeks.
We got an 8-game schedule. You get a bye week, so that's 9. If you make the playoffs, You get 2 weeks after that, and then the championship. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
you got
Uh-huh.
the first round, second round, and then the championship.
Okay, and
So
all that includes your pads, that includes everything,
yeah.
your uniform, your pads, all that.
Yes. Well, yes. The registration fee, you get 2 jerseys. You get a full uniform, jerseys and with 2 jerseys. One jersey with your name on the back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So you get to keep that. It includes everything. And now the kids that are renting, I think the kids that have their own equipment, it might be like $25 less or something like that. But most of the kids are renting. I bought my son his own equipment so we could just come and go as we please. You know what I mean? Most
Okay, now
let's say, go
go
ahead.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead. You got something heard?
Half the
No,
little
I'm
league
listening.
kids
I'm
have
listening.
their own equipment by now.
Okay. All right, so I got a question now. When I played rec, I'm not involved that much in the rec space because I have a daughter and I deal with I-9, which is more on having fun, and it's more like I would say intramural sports or in-house type of league where the kids are just developing and learning. And so it's still competitive, and the kids are getting a lot from it. But it's definitely a much different playing flag football and playing tackle football, which we all came from. So like back in the day, there was weight classes. So do they still have weight classes?
Yeah, we got a team called Stanley Park. Stanley Park is an organization in Camden. They're the
Mm-hmm.
only weighted football team in Camden. All right.
Mm.
Hold
Now
on, hold.
you
That
have
the only weighted.
the only weighted football team in our city. They play
Okay.
in the SJI. The unweighted plays in Tri County. They play in the
Okay.
SJI.
So you don't have to weigh in or none of that
You have to weigh in for the SJI. Tri
for
County,
the Tri
you
County.
just gotta no, you gotta show your birth certificate. It's an age league.
Mm. So there's no more older but lighter. They don't have older but lighter like it used to be back in the day.
No.
Oh,
Well, in the weighted league with the 125s and the 95s and all that, yeah. But we only have one league for that. We don't
oh,
Wow.
we don't we're like washing out the weighted football.
oh.
Okay. Interesting. So I,
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
I need I need my godson's father to be on the phone because I don't even know that the league like that little Austin is in that rec league. Do they weigh in her? Do you know?
No, they don't even weigh in no more. They didn't. Well, they did in the other league, but this league, I didn't see them weigh in for the championship. But the other
So
league,
the
they was
league
in. Yeah,
Pi-
they weighed in.
Pike the Pikesville league they weighed in.
In the Pikesville league, they weighed in. They definitely weighed in. But this league that they played, they ain't weigh in. They just hit their cup. Long as you got a cup, the referee come to you. They call your name out. You go to the referee, hit your cup, go
Yeah.
about your business.
Yeah, because see, so it went in nine. What was it? I think it was 9/11 when I played for the Pintos. This is when I first met Lance when he came down here. Whatever. The first game of the season, I missed weight. You know what I'm saying? I got on the scale and I missed weight, and I was fucking like I cried. I was so upset I couldn't play the first game of the season and shit because I was overweight.
You supposed to rain with them trash bags, boy. You know how I did back in the day. They put the trash bags on you, make you run them laps, make you sweat.
Yo, I thought I was good.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? I thought I was
I
good.
remember them days. I remember them days, bro. Yeah.
Right. But my father ended up going out and getting me some fake pads. He got me some pads from like Walmart that really ain't weigh nothing. I would put those in to weigh in with before the game, and then I would take those off and put my real pads on. After that, that's what he started doing.
Well, he's finessing. He was
And
finessing.
and,
Okay.
and you gotta
Okay.
realize, Scola, it wasn't because I wasn't fat. I wasn't fat, but I always been, kind of, you know what I mean? I
You
You
was
was
always
big
got
always
the
one of them
bone.
weight.
niggas, man.
You was
You
big bone.
know? Pause.
Pause. Pause.
Yeah, yeah, but
Let me
nah.
ask you a
But
question.
yeah,
Definitely
so
pause.
LOS.
Definitely pause
LOS. Let
that.
me ask you a question, Los. Let me ask you a question.
What's
Also,
up?
it pays for yeah, you said it pays for the pads and the uniform. And I like the jersey. I like the way so you can keep your jersey with your name in the back. That's tough. I like that. They ain't do that back in the day. I ain't gonna
Now
hold you.
we didn't have our names on our jerseys.
No, some big certain leagues did, but Woodlawn we didn't do that. But what I'm saying is, does it pay for travel? Like, do y'all travel on a bus? Do y'all like load up in a van? Like, how do y'all get to the other games? Like to the other, other sites, other fields?
And now that's interesting because most of our travels are reasonable 20, 25-minute travels. You might get
Okay.
2 far travels a season, maybe like 45 minutes. You know what I mean?
Right.
The parents are responsible for getting the kids to the games. If the parents can't get the kids to the games, they are to notify the coach during the practice week. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
So
Right.
we
Right.
can arrange to get kids to the games. We got to use the
Mhm.
buddy system of the kids that live next to other kids or near other kids, and parents is picking them up. Um, some of the kids, the coaches will get them. You know what I mean? It's a group
Yeah.
effort.
Yeah.
It's a
Cause
collective effort to getting kids to the game. It's not an easy task, especially
nope.
when you have away games. It's not an easy task, but we all make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
So
Yeah. Cause when
no, no bus, no bus, no bus.
no
No
bus.
bus. No
So when
bus.
Okay.
I was coaching Cam, and I was one of those parents. Like I was a parent coach too though. Like I was on the sideline and all that. And I would participate and take kids. I would really like take 4 or 5 kids with me. They all load up with me. You know what I'm saying? I was
You
like
got
part of that. Like I was willing to do anything. We ain't missing the best kid or to the less best kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get everybody to the game. So how many I could fit, they getting in with me. So I was always a participant in that. So that's why I asked.
Hey, real fast. Let me stop you. How do I see this live? I'm on the Keep It a Stack. I'm in the YouTube. What I gotta do?
It should say live. It should say live.
So
Like
I probably gotta hit the live joint.
yeah, just hit live. Like where it says where it's playing at, it should say live, and you should be able to hit it, and you should be able to watch it.
Where we at? All right.
Can you see it?
Okay. Yeah, I definitely see it.
Ah,
I'm about to click
that's
on
tough.
that thing.
I ain't
Here's
even
the
I
think
got
thing.
about that. I'm on
Here's
the
the thing.
Facebook. I ain't even think about the YouTube, John.
This the
I
thing,
got
yo. We got to start. We got to start doing this at least 3 to 4 times a week, yo, to start getting views, like to start tapping into the, you know what I'm saying, to the market, the algorithm. Because
Hell yeah.
doing it once a week, you're not going to tap into nobody's algorithm. You're just going to tap into the people that like you. We want to tap into people that don't know us. They don't know anything about us. And they just finding out stuff interesting. And we just got to start putting clips up. So we got another MacBook. We're gonna learn black. I'm gonna help you. We're gonna get it together. We're gonna get it together.
Yeah, we gotta lock in. We gotta lock in, Los.
That's
You
all
feel
right.
me?
That's all right. We just starting out. We
And
just
look,
start
we
revamping. I mean,
we
look,
can help
man.
each other's
Long as
we can help each
long as you
other's
got something,
situations.
long as you got good information for people to listen to, man,
that's
you
it.
gonna you know what I mean? People will tune in. People will lock in. Like me, I
That's a
try to
fact.
keep my thing, man. I try to bring on real topics, man. I try to go from how we supposed to be getting respect from kids and parents, from cussing kids out, from
Mm.
parents sitting their ass down at these games and leaving the coaches the fuck alone. Like we cover all angles of the sport, man. You know what I
So
mean?
look, that's where I'm trying
But
to go to next, Los. Let's jump into. We talked about the price. All right, so look, so we know that the rec league is pretty reasonable. We said I-9 is about the same. Um, we know like AAU and travel league, those are your most
that
expensive
get
leagues,
more
right?
expensive.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that
When
changed. That's
you
500 and up.
when
That's 500 and up. I already
when
know
you
that from
talk about travel teams now, teams that are playing for a national title, okay?
right.
Mm-hmm.
These travel teams have a different agenda, okay?
Okay. Okay.
You either want to play AYF or you UYFL, okay? Those are the leagues that people are playing in when they're talking about travel ball. Now, on the travel ball schedule, you have more of an independent schedule because you can set your own schedule up and play who you want to play. Okay,
Yep.
in travel ball, that
Okay, so
requires you.
basically, you make
Go
your
ahead.
own schedule. You call people and say, "Look,
Correct.
I'm trying to play
Correct.
your
Correct.
team or whatever.
Correct.
We try and lock
You
in with y'all."
you're trying to play ranked football teams throughout your region. You understand? So
Okay.
whether your region, say we're on the East Coast, that's our region when we're talking travel ball. We're not talking Maryland. We're talking East Coast. So
We
we
took.
might be going from Maryland to Georgia to Florida to
Yep.
VA. You understand what
Like
I'm
that.
saying?
What's that? What was that?
Lil Rant.
What's
That's what Lil Rant's in,
CW
yo.
Elite? Yeah,
That's what
Yeah.
yeah,
Lil.
yeah.
That's what Lil.
Lance
Yeah.
son played for
Caleb
Caleb
Williams.
Elite, right?
Yeah. He
Caleb
played for
Williams
Caleb
Elite.
Williams' team.
Since I recorded that game, we found out a lot of information about Caleb Williams Elite. All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Caleb Williams Elite is a ranked football team. They're nationally ranked. I think they're around 10 or something like that.
Yep.
They
My
are
godson
they
is the best player on the team. Lance
Yeah.
Jackson.
He is. He
yo,
is.
shout out to Lance Jackson, man. Um,
Megatron.
definitely so when we get back to the travel ball and national ball, it costs
Mhm.
much more money and your time. You know, you have to have your dedicated time for that because you got to travel with your kid.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a
They,
fact. So let me ask you this. Let me
they
ask
play
you
the team
this.
for
Let me ask you
town.
this. How do you believe that playing for these travel teams and all these different where you go all around the country and you playing all these different people, do you think that that's necessary?
Um, depends on what type of kid you have. Okay,
Okay.
if you have an exceptional kid, okay,
Okay.
it
Mhm.
might not benefit that exceptional kid to play local football. Okay, um,
Okay.
he might be so good that he's dominating the game at the local level, and he needs more of a challenge, right?
Okay.
So these are the type of kids that fit that criteria for travel ball. Travel ball is definitely not for every kid.
Mhm.
Um,
So if
it's
you got a kid that's kind of he's mediocre. He really ain't locked into the sport like that. But his parents is pushing him real hard. They want him, he want him to be this and that or whatever. And they're like, they're buying all this stuff and paying for all these leagues and getting them training and all that. But
right, right.
he's
Now,
a middle of the road player.
I'm not gonna never say that a kid can't evolve. You understand what I'm
Okay.
saying? But I think it's more beneficial for him to be on a rec team or on like a local football team, learning the fundamentals of football before he
Okay.
goes and and plays with 15 dogs.
I was going to say
Yeah.
though. Like, I was going to say though, it depends on the mentality. It depends on the mentality of the kid too. Like even the specimen, like the top kid, the top athlete. It just depends. He could flourish in either one. It just depends on the mentality of the kid. He could flourish in the travel. He could flourish in the local. It just depends. It just depends.
Yeah, the experience of the kid matters, man. Like I had a show about the hours on the field. The hours on the field matters, okay? Um, if you're
Fact.
talking about a first year kid, you might not want to put him in travel football if that's his first year playing. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? Um, if you have a more experienced kid, because along with football, with the skill set, you got to look at the IQ of a football player as well. You understand what I'm saying? So that kid might not have the IQ to play with those dudes.
Right.
Okay.
Hey,
You know what
Okay.
I'm
that's what I'm
saying?
getting
So
at.
like, there's a
Yep.
lot more variables involved when we
Hmm.
talking about breaking down the athlete. You know what I mean?
Okay.
For different
All
levels,
right.
whether they want to play flag, rec, tackle, uh, national ball, travel
Right.
ball, regional football, whatever.
Hmm.
There's a lot of different variables that go with that. You know what I mean?
and,
Most of those
and it
teams,
and it depends on and it also depends on what kind of commitment and dedication the parents are willing to have.
Absolutely,
because
if
it's
you're
like
not
this.
dedicated, you can't do that sport. Do
Yeah,
that.
if you're not gonna put in the effort to get the kid to practice, to make sure he meets the qualifications that he needs, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have the financial stability to have him traveling, going here and there and doing all this stuff, you can't really support that. There's no reason to even jump into nothing like that.
I think you're
You
wasting
know?
your time at that point. If you can't commit that time, then you're wasting your time and your money.
Right. And then also, if sometimes if you put a kid in a situation that's a little bit too much for him and a little bit too much pressure and he ain't ready for that, that can turn him away from the game, him or her away from the game. Like you put
Definitely.
him in his club league and his league is
Definitely.
serious. You got people who are like
Definitely.
really serious about the sport and they get discouraged and next thing you know, they don't even want to play no more because it's like,
Right.
yo, this shit is too much. You know what I'm saying?
Too, too much can definitely discourage a kid, make him not feel like he's not good enough to play and all that stuff. So I like it's definitely different levels, man. Like a parent has to really be realistic with themselves when they're evaluating their kid. You know what I
Hey,
mean? Point blank
look,
period.
look, Los, not to cut your wisdom. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
back in rec days, right? When I played rec ball, right? I played for Woodlawn Rec. It was one of the top recs in Maryland, right? And the
Okay.
reason why it was one of the top recs in Maryland, especially for football, falls football, is because they had so many different leagues. We had an in-house league, right? Whereas
Okay.
though it was just 6 teams that played each other, right?
Okay.
That was
Okay.
the 10-12. That was the 10-12. Then we had the 7-9, we had the 9-11. And those teams were the ones that would go to Florida. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They was the ones that
Right.
played Pee Wee, and they would go to Florida if you get to the chip. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then you had
Right.
the big guys. You had the 11-13 and the 12-14. 11-13, they was and they traveled, but they wasn't going to Florida. But the 12-14 was they went to Florida. So what I'm saying is the reason why I said Woodlawn Rec was so special is because they divided it and made it like that, to where as though you had to go through the rankings each age group. So you would play travel, then you would play in-house, then you would go back to travel. If you stayed with that rep, like if you stayed with that rep, that's why so much talent came out of Woodlawns. Like, so I can name the guys that have been in papers and all that, top guys that went on to play in the NFL, all that, or played top college D1 and all that. But the reason why I'm stating this is that I don't know how y'all run y'all league or whatever. And a lot of these leagues don't run it like how Woodlawn ran it. But I think they should run it like that. I really believe that. Because it breeds what y'all saying. Like the mentality, the confidence, who's really ready, who's not ready. You'll figure that all out throughout that whole system. You'll know. So yeah, this is a good conversation, man. I just had to tell y'all that because I don't think a lot of leagues did it like Woodlawn, yo. They didn't have that system. And I know it. Not when I was playing.
Now,
Okay.
our system in Tri County is quite simple, right? We got an
Mm-hmm.
age league, okay? So we got even ages. So we
Mm-hmm.
have 6U, 8U, 10U, 12U, and 14U. All
Okay.
right. Now take it. The odds play with even. So if you're playing 8U, you're
You
7
play
and
with
8,
sevens. You play with
right?
sevens, right? Okay.
Right. Which
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
which which allows you to if you have enough kids, let's say 35 kids or greater, you now have a varsity and a JV team.
Right.
All right? Now you get 2 years on each level, which allows you to learn the game of football,
Mm-hmm.
blocking, tackling, whatever your son lacked on. He has 2 years to learn that level. Okay, so we have ours is a rec league. I think that system allows your kid to learn with their peers, with their age group. If your kid is advanced, then he plays up.
He play up.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
So
how I
Oh,
go.
okay.
so we have different areas for your kid to fall in by playing the even ages.
And for
Okay.
the people that don't know, 8U, 10U, and 12U means under. 12 and under, 10 and under, 8 and under. So
Right. So we definitely combine the two, and they learn from each other. You always want to have your first year where you might not get as many reps as the other guy, whatever. Next year is the year where you get all your reps and you should be starting.
Yeah, development. That's the mentality. That's why I say, yo, it's
Right.
really all about the mentality of the child. Also, yeah, we could talk about the parents, the coaching, and all that, but it's
Yeah.
ultimately up to the child and his mentality if they really want to play or not. You know what I mean? That's what it's really all about. Even when we was younger, if you
I
really
mean,
wanted to play, you knew what time it
everything.
was. You knew. You was playing every day. You was
Yeah.
playing against the older kids. We played against the older kids to get better. So
Yeah.
that's what I want to talk about. Like, these kids don't go out and play against, like, just outside, playing just with each other, playing against all ages. That's how
That's a
we
fact.
got better. I'm just being honest. I played against 15-year-olds and I was 10. You know what I'm
So
saying?
so
That's just
really
how.
that goes into my next question. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pose it to both of y'all, but I definitely want to pose it to Los because he in the space of dealing with kids and the youth sports thing.
Right.
So look, because I see what's going on, I kind of want to know how you feel about kids basically playing, like, let's say you play football, right? And you playing football all year round. Like, how do you feel about that? So back in the day, we played tackle football with pads on in the fall. After that shit, we started in August. The shit was over in, like, I don't know,
Yeah.
December or whatever, November, December. That was it. We didn't continue. We didn't play. We didn't have pads on again in the spring, and we didn't play summer ball and all that shit. Like,
No,
we had.
we played bone ball. We called it bone
Yeah,
ball. You
right.
played with your
Yeah,
friends.
we played our own
You
outside
keep
shit.
playing. You keep playing. You keep developing
Right.
on your own. That's because you
On your
really want
own,
to
but I'm
do it.
talking about
So
with a
like,
league. With a league, we only played football in the fall. That was
That's
it.
how it should be. I think that's how it should be. I mean,
So,
I know
it
it's
ain't like
different.
that no more. The
now
game has
look, I
know.
want to
changed.
know from you
I
too,
Um,
Herb.
know, I know.
you,
But they got
Los,
you
flag football now too,
definitely,
though. 7
you
on
definitely
7.
gotta do. You have to do athletics all year round. All right. It may not have to be football, but you have to do some type of something that trains your body all year
Oh, I
round.
agree.
oh
And
yeah, I get that. Yeah,
I
I get
agree.
that
that. But
Oh
I
yeah.
get that. But I'm talking about
and that's
how do you feel about somebody playing? This is now we ain't talking. I ain't even get to high school. I'm gonna say this dude. You in the sixth, seventh grade. Should you play football all year round? Like, that's it. Like, nothing else.
my son hasn't had a break in 2 fucking years.
And he played football.
All year round.
Yo,
Hey, yeah. Hey,
yo,
Lowe's kept it a stat. Lowe said, man, my
my
son ain't
son,
had a break in 2 years. Nigga. What you
my
talking
son
about?
go from fall tackle football
Okay.
to winter flag,
7 on 7s.
spring tackle football, summer training,
God
and
damn.
then we're back in fucking camp in fucking August, nigga. We not
God damn.
we not playing no games because your competition not playing no games. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like if you it sound good coming from our era, right?
Mm-hmm.
It sound good coming from our era. Give them a rest, give them this, let them chill, let them fall back, whatever. It sound good, but the competition not falling back.
But
That's the wave. That's the
Los, we
wave.
didn't rest. We didn't rest though, Los. We
I
didn't
mean,
rest. We played in the snow outside against the whole neighborhood. Like, we kept
I
playing.
get
I
that.
understand what you're
These
saying.
ain't,
You
these
saying
ain't
that you
outside kids though. These ain't out. These is
I,
more
I
of
know
of,
it's
of
different.
structural learning kids. Like you got to
It's just
structure their fun
it's,
and their activities and shit.
it's,
They don't come outside.
it's just different. I know. I get that.
You,
It's just
you already
different.
know how the game go, man.
I
Yeah,
know.
I mean,
Hey, Los, we old heads, yo. We like it how we used to like it, man. I
But
like,
all
yeah.
right,
yo,
so do you think that that can create any type of burnout, or any type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, do
It
you think
depends
that
on the
playing,
child. It depends on the
It's,
you know,
kid.
it's
my
possible.
thing is this.
I agree
Why
with her.
can't
It depends on the kid.
Just depends on the
okay?
kid if he really wanted it or not. That's if he really want to do it.
Because this is my thing, right? If you nice, you nice, right? If you nice, you fucking nice. Like,
That's the gift. You just
I
gifted.
mean, yo,
Well, I get that,
playing,
but go ahead. Go ahead.
you know, I mean, playing 365 days of the year always ain't
But,
gonna make you nicer if you if you just ain't that. You know what I'm
but
saying? So like,
it's not
and
that.
I ain't saying don't play no sports. Why not? Okay, shit. In the off season, we're gonna run track. We're gonna work on your
Yeah.
speed.
Now we got kids that
And
do
look,
that.
you
We got kids that
huh?
do that. We have kids
Oh
that
yeah.
do that too. We
Man,
have
look.
kids that wrestle. We got kids that do track. We got kids
Mm,
that wrestle. We got
okay.
kids that do other sports, basketball. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
I'm
because
Multifaceted.
talking for the kids that are not in any other activity.
Right,
because I
right,
think
right.
it makes you a more well-rounded person, and we already see what's going on with the injuries and with the shit
Yeah.
with playing
Yeah.
football for long periods of time. Why not? Okay, you did your thing in football. Yo, you know what? We're gonna take the rest of the season. We're gonna do things to prepare for the next season. So we're gonna run track. You know what
I'm
I'm
gonna tell
saying?
you this. My
We're gonna play
son,
some.
my son did flag and tackle football at the same time because flag was still going on. It was getting to the end. And he wanted to do that shit. I didn't have to make him do that shit. My son wanted
There
to
you
do that
go.
shit.
There
You
you
know
go,
what I'm
Lowe's. He wanted to do it. That's what I like.
Nah,
I like
I
saying?
that.
get
You
When
that.
know what I'm saying?
I like that. I
Again,
support that.
when you look at different, when you look at all year, everything's not under the same rules. The flag football was one practice a week and then the game on the weekend. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
it wasn't like he was getting murdered.
Okay.
It's not like the fall. Like when you deal with flag football, when you deal with 7-on-7, even spring leagues, it's not like the fall. Spring league is a 6-game season and then the playoffs. You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's not like an eight
Hmm.
Right.
eight game season, so forth and so on. It's a running clock. It's only 2 halves in the spring, half and second half. Um, the rules are just a little different. You understand what I mean? So
Okay.
I understand what you're saying, but the kids want to do this shit.
Okay.
They're
All right,
not
Okay.
look,
like,
look, look.
nah, it ain't like you have to make this era's kids, you don't got to make them do it. They want to. Like Herb said, we used to come outside. This is their satisfaction right here, joining league things with their friends and you know what I'm saying, and doing all that type of shit, having no flag and so forth and so on. I gotta turn my mic down.
Yo, listen, Lowe's. I love that. Look, I love when a kid want to do it. I don't have no problem when a kid wants to do it. I just don't like when they
Nah,
force. But
keep your
forget
shit
all
where it's
that.
at, Loaf.
Huh?
Yeah, you good. You good, Lowe's. Yo, but forget all that. Look, I played a bunch of sports, all right, but in order to get great at your sport, in order to get great at what you love to do, I'll take basketball for instance, right? I was a football junkie. That was my first love. I didn't even care about playing basketball like that. I only did it because I was an athlete. I didn't
Okay.
take basketball serious until at the end of 6th grade, going into 7th grade, right?
All right.
The only reason why I got nice at basketball, the only reason why I really, really got nice at basketball, first I studied and watched my older cousin, my big brother. I watched my big brother and my older cousin, stuff like that. I was watching them and studying them, right?
Right.
So then I start going to the court by myself. Just, just I pick up the basketball and just dribble around the neighborhood all day, every day, all day. I'm talking about to the point where as though I was like crazy about it. I had to wake up and I wanted to work on my game. This is what I mean. Like when you really want to get nice, when you really, the reason why I could do all that and do whop niggas and do all the shit I could do is because I really practiced that shit on
Right.
my own without anyone. Unless you was around me. If you was around me, you was around me. But I was going to do it anyway. That's what I want these kids to learn, to do it on your own. It's cool to be in leagues. There's nothing wrong with that. I commend that. If you really want to play in these leagues and you're going to do what you're going to do and you're going to actually participate and actually not be tired when you wake up and not get dragged to the field or dragged to the court, I understand it. I'm talking about waking up every day, really practicing on your craft, playing against older dudes. These guys are 5, 6 years older than you and you want to play against them. That's when you're the guy. That's what I see that in Lil Lance. Lil Lance do that. Lil Lance be trying to play football against whoever. That's why he where he at. That's why he nice like that. He don't care about what age you is. He's going at you. You smell me? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's my whole point. Y'all can go ahead.
Now you talking about a kid's natural desire, right?
Right.
Now you gotta, in today's world, you gotta build that, and they normally
Right.
get it. They normally get it, but in today's world, you gotta build that.
Right. You got to watch the game too. You got to sit and watch. Like even if it's just people outside, or if it's the NBA or the NFL, or whatever sport you playing, you got to study the people that's good at it, and just study them, and just teach yourself the stuff that you're studying. That's what I be meaning. Like you watching this, you go out there and practice it yourself without your father telling you, your mom telling you. You just go out there, man. You just doing it for 3 hours a day, 2 hours a day. That's when you become that guy or that girl. That's when you really become that person, bro. Like we used to shovel the snow off the court to keep hooping while it was cold. We used to play
Yes, we
football in
did.
the rain.
These
Yeah,
dudes,
Like I know we
are
sound
these,
like old idiots, but this is what we really did, though. Like it's not a lie. You
Yeah,
know how you try to
that's
tell
a
a kid.
so you know what the crazy thing is that I'm tripping off of. I wish I had Lance on this call because remember he said the same thing. He said,
Mhm.
"Yo, kids don't play outside no more." It's like
Boy, they
basically
need
you
to.
gotta pay for their practice. You gotta pay for them to socialize with other kids because they don't go
that's what it
outside to just.
is.
They don't do no free shit no more. Ain't no more just
I don't
me
like
and my
that.
homies hooking up, going to the court, going to
I don't
play
like
or
that.
going to the. They ain't
I don't
doing that
like
shit no more.
I'm not
Nah,
into that. I'm into you wanting to really do it, yo, without playing with whoever, yo. You just going out there just to be the best all you can be. That's when you that guy, yo. Trust me, man. I played against greats. I played against people that played in the league. Like I know how to get good at something. I rap, and I'm a damn good MC. The reason why I'm good is because I practice and practice and practice, and I do it by myself in the mirror, man. It's just man, this is a good topic. I could just say that. I'll just say that. It's a good topic. It's a great topic, man. Great topic.
yeah. So what we gotta do, right? We gotta adjust to the times, though. Right now, right? If you a coach,
Tell them
You
again.
right.
We got adjust to the times. Okay.
I have been. Hey, Los, I have been. Hey, Los, I have been. I'm getting there. I'm adjusting. I'm adjusting. We doing I-9, so I gotta be lean. I can't be too hard on these kids anyway on I-9. So it's really more fun. But I did the rec football and all that. I know what you're saying. I know exactly. I know what you're going through, Los, because I know you went through what I was. I know you had the same mentality. Like you want to motherfucker go out there and.
look,
But
I had to transition. It took me a minute,
I
but
know.
I had to transition, man, from the old ways to the new ways.
Mm-hmm.
So okay.
Go ahead.
So all that's very interesting, man. That's very interesting, about how today's times are different than back in the day, and basically you saying to stay ahead of the curve if all the other kids are playing year round, so to be able to stay up with them, basically you got to play all year round as well,
Absolutely,
and a lot of time it's the kids that want to do it, so it's like it ain't like you got to put no fire under them. They like, yo, I'm trying to stay with my buddies, my friends, or I want to stay relevant and I want to keep working too.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I could tell you one little story, yo. You know Rudy Gay, right? Top
Mhm.
Yeah.
NBA player. Rudy Gay is from Sedona. He from over east, right? But his grandmother lived in Randallstown, which is Church Lane. Lived in Church Lane. Nobody knew who Rudy Gay was, really, right? They just knew that he not from the county. He really from Sedonia, but he comes to his grandma. But they had a basketball rim outside, so he would just be outside practicing by himself all the time. They don't know who this nigga is. He turned out to be Rudy Gay. You smell me? A person that got $100 million contract. He practiced by himself a lot of times. I've seen him. That's how I know him. That's how he know me. I used to be like, yo, because he was getting tall. He got tall as hell. And then all of a sudden, he went to Archbishop Spalding. Was Spalding Archbishop? What's it called? Whatever. That school, that top school that a lot of people go to. He went to that school, and look what he became. He went to UConn.
Well, I mean, I guess what we can say. I mean, I guess there's different avenues and ways that you can get to where you want to get to. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying my way is the highway. I'm just saying that's a way to work
it's a
through your
way. Yeah, it's definitely a way. It's
on your
definitely a
own.
way. Because I was watching.
T-Mac too. T-Mac the same way. T-Mac ain't had. He wasn't a top recruit. Nobody knew who T-Mac was until he went to the ABCD camp.
Was it the Cleveland Cavaliers I was watching, I think, yesterday, and they was talking about a kid that didn't play basketball in high school. He got picked up by playing in a rucker. He got picked up by he got picked up by playing in a rucker. He got seen. Shucks, I was just watching him yesterday.
Not the bull from
not Skip.
No.
This is somebody. This is somebody who's playing currently right now.
All right.
Yeah, I was just watching them like last night.
The Rucker or Dykeman? The Dykeman League is the league. Which league?
He got found in Rucker League though. This dude.
Rucker?
Yeah.
Dykeman is popping. I don't Rucker.
Yeah, he got found in the Rucker League, playing in the Rucker League, and he got spotted, and that's how he ended up going to college, and then he went to the league. You know
it happens like that. It happens like that. Hell yeah. No, my thing is, look, I understand the times. I really do. Like, I'm into, I got kids, I got young boys and all that. I understand all that. But the thing I be trying to teach them is like, when you really want something, stop worrying about when the league start. Stop worrying about when you got to go play with them. You got to play with yourself, You have to go and do things with yourself.
Pause, yo.
Nice, yo. Oh yeah,
hey Bills, that nigga straight. Hey Bills, the nigga straight said like, yo, you gotta play with yourself.
That was a wild take. That was a wild take.
That was crazy right there, yo.
Hey, LOS. Hey, yo, Ghostface said, man, I'm tired of all this pause shit, yo. I'm tired of pause shit, yo.
Yo, the beautiful thing about coaching, yo, is your kids keep you young, man. You know what I'm saying? Kids keep you relevant on what's going on. Like, you be into the shit, man. So, like, I have fun with my kids, man. Like, you can't say nothing crazy around my kids because they going to remind you. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, I'm into the fun part of the sport, too, man. I bound my kids. So, that's what it is. Yeah,
no, real.
So yo, I don't think dude didn't play in college. Yo, dude didn't play in college. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, his name is Nuquan Tomlin, Cleveland player. You know what I'm saying? Whose skills was honed at Rucker Park. He got a 10-day contract.
Damn.
And then he played in the G League, but now he played for Cleveland. He got a 10-day contract. Somebody saw him at the
Somebody looked out. Somebody looked out. Somebody looked out.
Contract. He went to the G League and now he played for Cleveland.
Damn.
Now he's hooping for Cleveland.
Look. Somebody looked out, bro. I mean, you can look up like that. He's blessed.
Naquan. His name is Naquan Tomlin.
Hey, yo, Naquan. Shouts out to the West Baltimore Ravens, man.
Okay.
I got a chance to record them about a year ago. They definitely put in work. That's a travel team out there in Maryland, out there in Baltimore. They get busy.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Okay.
they got the East Baltimore team too. They are red and white. I forget their mascot. But shouts out to them Baltimore teams that's traveling around putting in the work too, because
Oh
they
yeah.
definitely Caleb Williams, ED out there, out Bowie. Damn, it's another team in Maryland too that's kicking everybody's ass, man. I can't think. Maryland
Tell-
Heat. Maryland Heat out there kicking everybody ass, man. So
Hold on,
like
where they located? What?
Maryland Heat now, from what I understand, these teams in Maryland have kids from all over Maryland. This is
Right.
not when you talking about travel ball and you playing out of state, they got the best kids from wherever in Maryland. You
From
understand
where
what
they
I'm saying?
from where
Because
they from? Yeah.
When I asked that Bowie coach, he just said the Bowie area. He said DC and the Bowie area, but our kids is from all over. That's what he told me. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he got kids
So
from Upper Marlboro. He got kids from Baltimore. He got kids from Silver Spring. He probably got kids from anywhere. Hell yeah, you right. I
I
get it.
mean, like, like them teams in Maryland got some good travel teams in Maryland too. I'm not sure whether y'all paying attention, but you definitely need to because them teams is making noise, man. They out there playing for natties and all that too. You know what I mean?
Oh
So
hell yeah, you right. Look, I fell off a little bit this year because I've been grinding, I've been doing my thing. But for the last 3 years, I was into that. Yeah, a lot of Maryland teams be traveling, and that's a crazy part that we
Hold
hear.
up. All
Look
right,
at
hold
Lord
up,
Lance.
hold up. We
Look at
got
Lord
hold up. We
Lance.
got somebody was on here. You know what I'm
Uh
saying? My man Jermaine Dunn. You know what I mean? He said youth sports are a great
Man,
way to showcase young talent. However, parents are destroying the vision by fighting,
you know what Jermaine is?
intimidating,
it,
intimidating officials, and putting too much pressure on the kids.
Hold up. Put it
Main
in context. Jermaine Dunn is the high school coach for Forest Park women's basketball, girls basketball. He was named the best coach of the year in Baltimore. That's first of all, when you say a name like that, Jermaine Dunn is the high school coach for Forest Park girls basketball. And he's that guy. So he know
Right.
what he.
So what he's saying is youth sports is great, showcase the kids, you know what I mean? But the parents are destroying it because they arguing with the officials, they
Yeah,
intimidating people, and they putting
yeah,
too much pressure on the kids.
yeah.
Jermaine, I definitely agree that parents need to tighten. I definitely agree that parents need to sit their ass down at these games. Jermaine Dunn. Um, we lead every organization in the beginning of season has their organization open for parents that want to coach. You understand what I'm saying? Most organizations have volunteer coaches. That's the opportunity for parents to become coaches and get certified. If you don't do that, if you don't want to get no shirt, if you don't want to be part of the coaching staff, you need to come to the game and sit your ass down.
Tell him no.
so basically,
Sit your
so
ass
basically,
down.
don't be yelling a whole bunch of shit from the sideline.
Nah, because really a coach don't want to hear that. Um, is more respectful if you pull the coach to the side and not even at the game, come to practice at a different moment. Pull the coach to the side, say what you gotta say to him if it involves your child. I'm saying,
Right.
but all the heckling and shit, we don't want to hear that at all. We don't want to hear that at all. Like we really buckled down on that in our organization at Camden. I've been talking about it a lot. And our org's been like having like non-tolerance policies for ignorant, these loud women and the
Mm.
guys want to get rowdy, people talking crazy to the referees and the whole nine. We had to kind of make rules for that and make a penalty for that. You know what I'm saying? So we're actually holding people accountable for that right now because that was destroying football games. You know
Because
what I'm saying?
I remember talking to you a couple years back, Los, and you was telling me that y'all had to cancel a couple games because y'all ain't had no referees. You was
They
like
don't want to deal with that shit.
a couple games, something happened, and then they was following the referees to their cars and all that type of shit.
Definitely, definitely. Now it's like now the rule is the ref will call the game at any point in time of the game if he feels as though his safety has been violated. He can just call the game. Um, at that particular time that you're talking about, the
Mm-hmm.
ref made a call that everybody didn't like. Now, did the ref do his best to avoid that problem? No, he didn't. So now we got a confrontation. Now the game is over. You
Oh,
understand
he's
what I'm
trying to beat. Oh, the ref
saying?
was trying to beat too. Oh, he was about that action, huh?
You know the ref poked his chest out a little bit and shit got heated. But in the same token, things have been solved since that.
Okay.
Going on 3 years, and there's non-tolerance policies for all of that stuff. Like the coach could get tossed, players could get tossed, and you have to respect. But the
Yeah, we ain't
referee,
got time. We ain't got time for that. Yeah, we ain't got time for that, man. That's too much. That's just overbearing. Like, come on, man. Like, yo, but look,
the
Black
game, bro.
money,
Yo,
Like,
money.
yo, yo.
When you was away that weekend, it was an altercation at I-9. This is I-9. It's not even. This is I-9. Man, this dude, man, he went crazy on his daughter, yo. Crazy. Was you there?
No,
You
I
on his,
wasn't
remember?
there. I heard about it. No, I wasn't there.
on his
You
coach
wasn't there.
was a
Yo,
coach going crazy on somebody else's daughter. Was
no,
it?
it wasn't the coach. It was the father of his
Okay,
daughter. His
okay.
daughter did something that he didn't like, and he jumped in basically into the game, like he was involved now. Like he was a ref. He's a coach now. Then after the game, he grabbed her, you know what I mean? Like on some old girl, listen, you got, going crazy in front
He,
of everybody, bro.
he
Like
believed that force is effective. You know what I'm saying?
it was so embarrassing. It was just so embarrassing. Like, yo, you don't do that, bro. You're embarrassing that little girl, yo. She's first of all, she's just starting to play basketball. She's just starting to know how to even play the game.
he got
He went crazy. Like,
he got
yo, if you'd have seen it, if Black would have seen it, I think Black would have went nuts. Black would have know what to do. Because I know how Black is. Black could be chill, but if Black get hyper, he can get hyper. If
I had
Black
to
would do that,
parent one time because when you take your service as a coach, okay, and part of your line or whatever you doing, part of the rule books tells you to be non-confrontational. You have to
right?
handle matters in a non-confrontational. All right. I had to tell a parent that one time. I said, "Look, man, I'm supposed to be non-confrontational with your ass right now. You understand?" So we're gonna handle this different. You understand what I'm saying? But like,
I'm coming to you as a parent. I'm coming to you as a parent also. Let's come on now. Let's
right,
chill
right,
out.
right.
Because you're embarrassing the league and you're embarrassing your child, and then you're putting on a show for other kids to look at you like, oh, that's cool. That's not
Right,
cool. Kids are
right.
really like that. That's how they supposed to act.
You taking
Yeah,
the
yeah.
you taking
They laughing and all that, laughing and
you
all that.
taking
Like,
the
no,
attention, like you taking the attention away from the kids and away from
right.
what's we supposed to be here, like praising and what we're doing here, and you putting all the emphasis and all the everybody looking at you now, like or
You
at
doing
this
too much.
situation. Like
You
that
doing
ain't
too
what we
much.
supposed to be here for. We didn't come here to see you do that.
Now that could be fixed though. You have to make rules within your league, within your organization. You have to penalize teams for what their sideline is doing. So what their parents are doing, what their coaches are doing, that's considered their sideline. So there's penalties for things that happen on your
Hey,
sideline.
I think the penalty happened because whatever happened, they didn't come back no more. I think Black heard about what's going on. He was done. That was over with. He ain't come back. It was over with. So, I mean, and it's not funny because the kid can't even. You know what I'm saying? She can't even
Right.
participate. Like
That's the fucked up part about it, right?
that's the messed up.
You,
That's the
you,
whole messed up
the
part
messed
about it.
up part about it
She
is
wanted to
you take
play.
the fun away from the
She,
kid now.
she liked
Now the
it. She
kid
loved
now
what
the
she was
kid
doing.
can't even enjoy the game anymore because you acting so crazy. You know,
Oh yeah,
and I had some situations where as though I had to put some people out the league, and because they were
yeah,
leaving the league, they took their child. And okay, but look, now your child is missing that experience that they was getting, so it really hurts them, and that's what fucks it up because
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
we doing this to help the kids. We don't want to hurt the kids, but the parent, you messing it up for the child because now she or he can't play because you was out here acting crazy.
Yo,
Wow.
I parents take kids in the middle of games. I had parents just leave the equipment on the sideline, take the kids home, the kid crying the whole nine, just because
Yep.
they in the game. That I've seen it at different organizations. I've seen the same thing happen. I think this is crazy. You know what I mean? That's just saying, man.
Yeah, it's
So
out of control. Like, what are you doing? Like, come on, yo. Like, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. They be having that lick up in them. They don't be sober. They don't be sober.
Mm.
A
That's
lot of them.
that's
I'm telling you,
that's real.
I'm gonna
That's
keep it
real.
a stack. I don't know if y'all want it. We gotta keep it a band.
Yeah,
They don't be sober.
they
They
got
be
that
having that
lick up
oil.
in them.
Yeah,
They
that
got that
oil.
liquid.
It's that oil. They got that
I'm,
oil up in them, and they really forget where they at. Like, yo, this
that's
is your child, bro.
that's
What
almost at every venue though needs to be
I
liquored up.
know. I know
Yeah,
you know, Lois. You
yeah,
out there outside. You rec football. That's what they do at rec football games. I don't know
yeah.
if y'all know. We drink at rec football games. People drink. That's what they do. I don't know what yet. I mean, if y'all know rock, that's your fault. People are drinking at these games. And they are wilding on refs and coaches and their own children. Shit is
That
crazy.
definitely got something to do with it.
Yeah, you know they ain't sober. Come on, Los, man. LOS.
Mm.
LOS, stop. You know, they're not sober, wilding these kids out and wilding referees out. They got that little tequila up in them, whatever they doing. And there's nothing wrong. But look, there's nothing wrong with that. But you can't bring this here. You can't
I,
bring it here.
So they sauced up. They
Yeah,
sauced up talking
of
shit.
course. They
uh-huh.
not
Yeah.
sober. Yo, if they were to look in the mirror or look at themselves when they did that shit, they would be embarrassed. They be like, I did that. Yeah, you did that. You was tipsy. Stupid. The hell was wrong with you, man?
Hey yo,
This is-
that's real shit. That's real shit. That's
I
a good
know.
point you brought up, Herb. That's a great
I'm
point, man. They
I know.
fucked up. So they got that liquid courage in them and they talking shit to
Yes.
everybody now.
Talking,
Yes.
but that's why
Talk
I kind of
crazy.
know him. Like I got better through the years. Like I'm good right now. I can block out a motherfucker right now to a certain extent. And if you a seasoned referee, you should better do the same. You know what I mean? But like,
Mm-hmm.
it's always a line, but you try to prevent that from happening. You know, what I mean?
Yeah,
One of
for
your,
sure. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
especially one of your kids' parents who you coach. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want to
Yep.
kind of dead that a little bit. You know what I mean?
As a
As much
coach, it's more of you can probably do it better than anybody else talking to your parent of a kid that you coach.
right, 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 right.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that. Hey, yo, shout out to Derek Queen, yo, from Baltimore, man. He out here hooping. It's thick right now. 107 to 105. Pelicans, Mavericks. It's a thick game, you know. I had to shout that out right now because Derek
Yeah,
Queen is just
DQ. Yeah, DQ doing his thing.
from over east. He an over east type
DQ.
nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
DQ. Yeah, DQ doing his thing. He gave Joker the business the other night, man.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, Derek Queen,
Talking about.
Derek Queen gonna be him, yo. Once he work on his game, He
Yeah,
already got the
Derek Quinlan,
skills.
yeah.
He already
Check
got
him
his.
out,
He already
man.
got the skills. When he work on this game, he gonna be that.
So look, he came from, I'm sure he played AAU and all that shit.
Yep, he did.
He played with Mello and Thrill and all these other people and all this stuff that we got here in Baltimore.
Yo, what's up, my
Brother True.
KD fan yet or what, man? Coming from Maryland and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
ain't a
D,
You know what?
fan?
yeah.
Hey, look, I ain't really never hear no hoopers coming from Jersey, yo.
Come
What?
on, you gotta stop, man.
Oh, like J.R. Smith from Jersey. It's a lot of Jersey guys, yo. Yo, you can't do that, Black. Don't do that, money.
Look,
Money.
I got
Don't
one.
do
Where you think Shaquille O'Neal from, man? Come on,
it.
stop playing.
Jersey. He from
Stop.
Brick City. He from the bricks.
What
Hey,
he
yo.
just what he just say to me, Hurt? Come
Yeah,
on, man.
I had to shut him up for a quick. I said, don't do that, Black. Come on, yo. Let's keep it a stack. We can't do that. You got to talk to me first. Talk to me, then I could tell you. It's some Jersey niggas that's that. Like,
Nah,
chill.
I
Like,
was just
come
fucking with
on,
I was just fucking with
yo.
Los, man.
I
You know
know,
what I'm
I know.
saying? I,
Cat Williams from Jersey for real. Yeah, I know he the DR, but he really from Jersey though. Like, you know what I
Bills ain't had nothing better to do.
mean? No, Jersey got some hoopers, yo. They got some
Nah,
hoopers.
that's what's up.
Yo, Lowe's,
What's up?
I'm proud of you, bro. I know I ain't seen you in a minute. You know you my man. We done had some good times together when you come down. You need to come down to Baltimore and fuck with a guy, man. Come fuck with us, man. We'll
And
come up there too. We'll come up there.
that ain't nothing but a hop and a skip, man. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
Come to
Yeah,
Baltimore.
you used to come down more often years ago. You used to come down a lot. But I
I
ain't seen you in a minute. We used to chill, yeah. I mean, we had some good times together, man.
was
Oh
in
man,
Baltimore, man. My second
My
home.
man busy, man. My man busy, man. You know,
yeah,
he got
I fuck with
he
those.
got you know what I'm saying. He got a little he got a daughter. He got two sons. You know what I'm saying. You know, my
I
man be
fuck with
locked in
those.
up there.
Yo, maneuvering shit, man. Making
Of course,
shit shake right now.
he's shaking and baking, moving and grooving. I
Ain't
know
no
what's
question.
going
You know what's going on, Herb.
Gotta make shit shake right now. I gotta stay where too many people.
on. Yo, look, I remember days when we was in an expedition in Black Expedition. Nigga. I remember those days. Like, nigga, I know. I remember the days, man.
Man,
We
that's
was in the
my
expo.
man.
Man, we was in the expo. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm the 96, yo. We've been rolling, man.
That's
Yeah, we
a
rolling
fact.
for a minute. Yeah, we
Major
rolling for a
fact.
minute.
Major facts.
Look, her nigga looking around like, yo, where you from? Yo? Like, where you from, nigga? He like, yo, I'm from Baltimore. I'm like, I'm from. All right, we was the closest thing to each other, nigga. Yeah, you know what
Right.
I'm saying.
Real shit. No, real shit.
Look,
No,
hey, look.
but
That was an
Cool.
instant connection. That was an instant connection and shit. You feel
These
me?
is funny niggas right now. Like, you know.
yo, because Los will speak his mind too. Los, we'll be together. Los be like, man, yo, what the fuck is yo doing? I'll be like, oh shit. I'm like, Los a real nigga.
Look,
He ain't, you know what I mean? He'll speak his mind. He ain't gonna sit there and just be like, okay, what's going on? He'll be like, man, yo, what the fuck is yo doing? Like you know,
yeah,
like Los don't be trusting certain shit. I'm the same way. I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't trust that nigga either. What the fuck is going on?
yo,
Yeah,
look.
I know.
Other niggas was looking funny to me, man. So I'm just like,
I
yo,
already
let me.
know. I already know.
I would have stayed Bolo if Bills wasn't around, y'all.
Los be like, yo, Los would be like, yo, that's your man, yo. Like, if you like you fuck with yo. I was like, I mean,
Yo,
you know
look,
me.
we
Like,
we only
not
fuck
really.
with yo, look, we only fuck with a certain amount of characters there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we
And it
locked
was
in with a certain amount of characters, and that was it. That was our crew. You
and
know
it
what I'm
was a
saying?
lot of pictures, man. It was a lot of fucking man. I'll tell you that.
That's a fact. You're
But
not
nah,
lying.
I had a good time down there, man. That
Mm,
that that college experience. If your kid could get to college for that experience, why not? I mean,
They should go, right? They should go.
but that was a great college experience. Nothing that could replace that. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no question.
Hey, look, but that's the whole point about this conversation about what we're talking about. The point is for them to get to that experience. Like, yo, okay,
Right,
we
to get
rap
to that level,
football.
right. That's the goal. The goal is to get them there, right?
You got to get them there.
But
And
I'm
it
gonna break.
starts here. What we talking about? The stuff we talking about, it's going to get you there, or you're not going to get there. I mean, which one you want? You know what I'm saying? We would love for the youth to look at what we're talking about. We would love the youth to get into what we're talking about. We're going to do it. It's going to happen. But we got to start the groundwork, and we got to start going to high school games too, Black.
Oh, yeah,
Look,
I'm with that. I'm with that.
we got to
Say
start going to high school games and stuff like that. We got to really start going into the youth, interviewing
Lock
them and
in.
all
So
that.
we got to lock in what you telling me.
Yeah, I'm being honest. I mean, how else we gonna do it? We can
and
talk and talk. They want to
and
see it.
that though to piggyback off is like that's what a youth coach job is. Like it's levels to the shit, and it takes effort and shit. So like a youth coach's job is to get a kid to high.
Right,
You
right.
understand? And to get a kid that can contribute to somebody's football team effectively in high school. Because the high school coach might change his position, he might do something different with it, right? But you want that kid to be a contributor to a successful football team. That's
Okay.
Right. You
that's
want
our
them
Okay.
to
goal.
you want them to be ready for it. At least be ready for it. Like, yeah, you about to, yeah, because when you get to high school, they not gonna play with you, bro. You will get sat down, and you will not be in the game. They need to know that you will not be in the game. I'm telling you.
That I had the day about the expectation of a ninth grader when they're entering high school. Far as coaches not promising these kids that they're going to start right away and not telling them the serious competition of your body having to develop.
Yep.
I think they're entering high school as a starting running back because it was
Mm.
little league football. You understand what I'm saying? And we
Hmm.
lose kids along the way because we're not honest with them. So I care about coaches really having to be honest with the complete part of the football game.
Hey,
Like
hey,
teacher took,
Lo, chill,
oh,
chill. That's the next segment. Being
you know,
honest with that's the next segment. Being honest with the that's the next segment. Don't do it no more. You good. You said it.
to it, roll into it.
Let's go to the next joint the next time. Let's get up out of here. And we're gonna do that the next. That's a whole nother, that's like an hour conversation. That's an
Okay,
hour conversation.
we could save that. We could save
Yes,
that.
please. Thank you. Thank you. Because I would go in right now about that. I don't even want to do it because we did enough. We did enough.
About being truthful to the kids and locking in and
Yes,
tell
that's
it and the parents.
all that. Truthful period about everything. The kids, the coach, everything.
Yeah,
Parents. That's a
def-
whole nother segment. That's an hour segment within itself. I'm telling you, because I got a lot to say about that. And I know Los got a lot to say because he involved. And I know Money got a lot to say. So yeah.
So
Let's end
look,
it.
so look, so let me
Let's
ask
end
y'all
it.
this. So can we bring this back next Friday, Friday Night Lights? We do this
Of
shit again.
course.
You know what I'm saying? We jump on about 9:30. You know what I'm saying? We lock in for another hour and a half or
Of
so, and we just,
course.
we go back at it.
Every Friday. Every Friday, man. I'm with it.
with it.
All right, that's a bet, yo. That's a bet. Hey, yo, Los, yo, I appreciate you jumping on with us tonight, man. We touched
Look,
on some good points.
Salutations.
and
Yeah, you
Salutations, Los.
facts. You know what I'm saying? You gave us a lot of good insight on the rec sports in Jersey and how shit is, you know what I'm saying? So, yo, we appreciate you, man, for sure.
hey man, thanks for having me, man. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all boys success with this, with the podcast, all y'all further shows and everything. I'm definitely on for next Friday. All y'all gotta do is
Love
That's
is
what's up, my
love, boy.
nigga.
Love is
Always
love.
love, baby. Yo, I'm gonna check in with you in a little bit.
All right. Peace.
All right, my nigga. Hey, Herb, appreciate you, baby.
Already, baby.
Man, we holler at y'all when we smile at y'all, man. Y'all be easy.
Yeah.